Hey you guys, so today I woke up feeling like absolute garbage. I'm definitely coming down with that like holiday cold. Tis the season, you know what I mean? Tis the season for a reason to get sick. Anyways, I thought we could do a get ready with me from start to finish, going from all of this to a little bit more glamorous, hopefully. Just to let you guys know before we jump into it, this video is sponsored by Nudestix. It is the final video of our year-long collaboration with each other. So thank you so much, Nudestix. Thank you to you guys for supporting me. And without any further ado, let's jump into the video. I have my hot water with lemon. Ugh, I'm genuinely dying. I'm gonna start with some skincare. My skin has been unbelievably dry this winter. It literally is like overnight. It just gets so bad. I'm doing this thing from Fresh. It's called, hold on. It's called Black Tea Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. I just wanted to do something with like a little bit more water in it because my skin has been so dry that like moisturizer just hasn't been cutting it. And then I'm just popping on the heaviest moisturizer I could find. Oh, this smells like grandma's. Oh, this is delightful. And then I have this in my pocket because I've been bringing it everywhere with me. But this is the Bite Agave lip mask. Literally nothing else is making it happen for me right now. I have had the driest lips to the point where like sometimes I'll be smiling or talking and I can actually feel my lips ripping apart. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move on to foundation. I'm gonna be doing my little mix of the Perricone MD No Foundation Serum and the Burberry Fresh Glow Foundation. I hate being sick, but I have to say, women are so much better at getting sick than men are. Like, Matt is also sick, and when Matt is sick, he's like incapacitated. Like, he can't do anything. He's in like a super crappy mood, and I'm still a rock star. So, well, that doesn't really match, but I'm too sick to care. I want to know what your holiday traditions are. I was reading a thread on, I think, Reddit, and people were talking about their Christmas traditions, or whatever you celebrate. But a lot of people were saying that they order Chinese food on Christmas, and I was like, that sounds like a holiday tradition I can get down with. Anything that involves the consumption of unhealthy food is a tradition that I truly want to take part in. We don't really have that many traditions. I mean, aside from like getting together with our family and stuff like that, this year my brothers are coming out. I have two older brothers, and they are coming out to my house for Christmas. Since it is the first year in the house for us, my dad was like, would you like to do Christmas at your house? I was like, Dad. So yeah, we're doing Christmas at our house this year. I think we're gonna do like Christmas morning and stuff like that and open all the presents here and everything like that. So that should be cool. And I think we're gonna do some joint cooking. So my parents will probably make meat. And then I think I'm gonna try and do some little vegan sides for everyone to hopefully enjoy. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly pop on my brows and my eye primer, and then we will jump in and do our eyes. Okay, I just got this fun thing in the mail. This is the House of Lashes with Sephora collection. It comes in this cute little box. And then there's like, look at those colors. Oh my God, look how much of a mess there is in front of me. I'm going to clean it today. Anyways, I thought that was cute, so I'm gonna use that for my eyes today because I think it looks nice. Let's take that and put it on my eyes. So I did this little halo eye cut crease type gig on Instagram the other day, but a lot of you guys expressed interest in wanting to see a more in-depth tutorial, so let's do that. So we're gonna start the same way that we would with any other halo eye. I'm gonna grab this color right here, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner, and the outer corner as well. Putting our brush down first where we want the most pigmentation of color. So right on those outer corners. And then once we have less product on our brush, we can kind of start sweeping it into that crease, bridging the gap and leaving the center open. Okay, and I'm gonna grab a big fluffy brush and just blend over that. Then I'm gonna grab a little bit of a darker color there, and I'm going to bring that onto the outer corner. And then once I have less product on my brush, I'm going to bring it into the inner corner. I don't like to darken up my inner corner too much because I just find it a little bit too kind of heavy on my eyes and overwhelming for my eye shape. And then again, we can jump back to our big fluffy brush and go ahead and blend that out. Then I'm just gonna grab like a small pointed brush and I'm gonna grab this darkest color here and I'm going to buff that onto the outer corner. Really creating some nice depth. And same thing, once I have a little bit less on my brush, I'm just going to really gently put a tiny, tiny bit on that inner corner. And just blending that out. When you're blending out a look like this, where you've spent a lot of time kind of building up depth in different areas, you want to make sure not to use too big of a brush for blending, just because otherwise you'll kind of muddy it and move that placement around, which you do not want. So you can start by blending with a smaller brush and then you can jump to a bigger brush later if you feel like you need to really diffuse that eye look around the edges. But when the eyeshadow is a little bit looser because it's just freshly applied, we want to start by blending out with a smaller brush. So this is the slightly more tricky part. So what we're going to do is take a concealer and we are going to grab a very small little brush, just a detail brush, load up that concealer on the very edge of the brush so it's nice and thick right there. And then we're going to start to carve out our shape. So I'm going just down the center of the lid. And I like to go a little bit above my crease because I'm going to be putting a shimmery shadow down the center of my lid. So if I do a little bit above my crease, it doesn't look like it's transferring, it just looks purposeful. Whereas if you just do right into your crease, then it will kind of transfer up here and it won't look like that's what you meant to do. It'll look just kind of messy. And just always check back to make sure that they look even. And then once you have less product on your brush, you can kind of just dab towards the inner and outer corners. Those look about as even as they're gonna get on my eyeballs, which are very lopsided. Okay, then I'm gonna be taking a super shimmery eyeshadow. So I'm using a Top Yacht from Tarte. And I'm just grabbing it on the same brush and putting it right, oh shit, I forgot. Hold on, don't do that yet. This is what you actually do. I'm gonna take this color again, and I'm going to just tap that over top of the concealer on the inner and outer corners. Now you're gonna go in with your super shimmery shadow over top of where you put your concealer. I like to start right at the top there where I carved it out and then kind of pat it down towards the lash line. And then once I have less on my brush, I just kind of really gently tap it towards the inner and outer corners, which will actually just blend it out for me while still keeping it nice and concentrated in that area because it is a little bit more of a dramatic look. Oh, so nice. I really have been liking this look for the holidays. I just said in a video recently that I don't like cut creases, but I like this. I think it looks really pretty actually. So that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna put some eyeshadow on my lower lash line and then call it a day. Pop on some lashes maybe? I don't know, maybe. This is such a good little look. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna pop on my lashes and mascara and then we're gonna move on. Let's move on to our face. For my contour slash bronzer, I'm gonna be using Bondi Bay from Nudestix, which somebody was like, I can't believe that wasn't your 2017. And I was like, I can't believe that wasn't in my favorites of 2017. I, first of all, said that I would forget things, knew that I would forget things, and was disheartened by the fact that I did. I went through, I think, 3 Bondi Bays this year. I'm just taking it on the end of my beauty blender, and I'm popping it onto my face. Oh boy. It's just such a good color. It lasts so well. It blends out really nicely. I'm hoping, Nudestix, that they come out with more of these nudies and kind of like more bronzing colors as well. I could stand to have a couple more. It's just such a good formulation because it doesn't look powdery or like thick on your skin, but it lasts and wears really well, which was kind of the issue I was having with other like cream highlights and contours this year, is that I found that the ones that lasted well looked so powdery and dry on the skin that I didn't want to wear them. So I kind of opted for things that didn't wear as well, but at least looked nice on my skin, especially because my skin, I just like have had so many skin problems and my skin's always dry, but especially in the winter and stuff like that, I just don't want to wear something that emphasizes my skin texture. Nudestix, if you could get on it, that'd be great. I think I'm gonna grab the tiniest little touch of Deep Maple A, and I'm going to kind of put that just over top of my bronzer on my cheeks. I just feel like I need blush on the days where I feel so sick because it makes me feel more alive and human. I'm gonna be using Illuminaughty from Nudestix as my highlight. And this guy I like to apply with my little fingers. And I'm just gonna tap that on. Oh yes. This guy gives you such a nice, like, healthy glow. So for my lips, I'm going to be using the Creators palette, which has makeup all over it. It's been well loved. If you guys haven't seen me talk about this guy yet, first of all, I don't know how. You've been a bad follower. It has 6 custom shades made by influencers here on YouTube and Instagram, and I was one of those people. I made the shade Freckle. Beautiful. I think I'm gonna mix Freckle with Montaigne. So keeping that thick lip balm on, I'm going to apply a little bit of Montaigne, and then I'm gonna apply a little bit of Freckle as well. And I'm going to blend with my fingers. I'm big on the glossy lips right now, man. I'm needing the balm. So that is the finished look. I'm gonna go pop in my hair extensions, make myself look presentable, and I'll be back. All right, you guys, so that is everything for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments below. I will get back to you eventually. All right, guys, peace out.